Hey YouTube! So, you've seen the Buckycaster, you've seen the Brewcaster, now we've got the Eldoradocaster, serial number LD01. It was bound to happen at some point. Eldorado is kind of like Buckfast, it's a tonic wine, which I remember buying 20 odd years ago one time going to the studio, and it was absolutely horrible. But during the lockdown, we ran out of Bucky, and a few folk told me, it's like, no, LD's good. And it was like, so I bought a bottle, and it's a different recipe than what it was 20 years ago, and it's actually quite nice, and I enjoyed it. It's slightly cheaper than Bucky, so actually, me and my pal, who have customarily been drinking Bucky for 20 odd years, get together, have a bottle of Bucky. Actually had LD for the first time when it came up a couple of weeks ago. So, here we go. Now, I've just realised really recently, these are all the guitars I do are enough a good buy, really. Especially when you look at like that Epiphone I got a shot of. I was meant to set it up, but I basically gave it back to the guy and said, look, take this back to the shop, it's crap. So all these guitars are all set up and playing really well, which I don't think you get from a new guitar if you buy it online. Well, you can buy it online off me, I suppose, and it is set up because you've seen me play it, i.e. now. So this is a Korean Strat. It was branded Marlin. If you peel off the Eldorado label on the headstock, it will say Marlin. Marlin were one of those companies that made various different guitars from different factories over the years. This is quite when I say modern, I mean it's probably in the last 20 years model. So that the early ones are notoriously really shit. This one isn't, it's kind of more of a normal one. It's Korean, it's got a branded bridge, Sung-il, who make the Epiphone parts. It's got decent tuners on it. It's solid wood, it's got a full Eldorado label on the back. Eldorado sticky here, and in the headstock. Neck's in really good condition, a few bashes and dents round about the body. The paint job isn't super fantastic, it looks okay from a distance. I originally did it just blue with a yellow scratch plate, white pickups, and I felt it needed a little bit of colour, so I painted the top of this knob red just to give it some colour, which I think it looks pretty good. So we've got a standard Strat layout, got a Gilmour switch added in it. Well, it's not really a standard Strat layout, is it? So my new thing is high pass filters. So instead of, this is the bottom tone control is a master tone control, so that works on all the pickups. On a normal Strat, this would be the tone for the neck and this would be the tone for the middle, and there is no tone for the bridge. So this one has just got a master tone which rolls off the treble. So when you turn it down, the treble goes away. Whereas this is a high pass, so that's a low pass filter. This is a high pass filter, so when you roll that down, the bass goes away. Just a little bit of tone shaping. It's kind of a great idea to do that. I'm going to do that on most Strats from now on, I think, just because rather than, it's kind of, I don't really see the point of having two tone controls. One for each pickup when you can just have like a bass and a treble. Always going to be useful. The Gilmour switch, which I'm going to start doing videos explaining what some of the switches do. But basically what it does is it turns on the neck pickup on its own, regardless of what you do with the 5-way switch. So if you turn the Gilmour switch on and then put it into the bridge position, turning this pickup on, you get the outside two coils, which you can't normally do in a Strat. And if you go into position 2, you get these two and the neck pickup. And then position 3 is these two, position 4 is these two, and position 5 is just the neck on its own. So it basically gives you 2 extra sounds. It gives you the outside coils, which is one of the best sounds. It's better than maybe at least 2 of the standard 5 that you get on a Strat. So here we go, bridge pickup on its own. Position 2 for your should mention I'm just playing through that wee amp there with all the pedals are all bypassed. I'm using that speaker cabinet though because I can. Middle, which is just a middle pickup on its own. Position 4, which is these two. good sound, that one. Then neck pick up on its own. Suppose this is a good one to show you where what the bass roll off does. So actually rolled off all the bass, and back up, back in again. Right, so if you go to the bridge position, and then you go to the Gilmour switch, so that's now the outside two cores, you get that amazing sound. And then if you go to position 2, it gives you all three on. Bit of the bass off that, not that much. Never use that one. Position 4. Yeah. Off the bass. Turn down the treble as well. That'll be silent sound, because obviously if you suck away all the bass and you suck away all the treble, you end up with nothing, which is what's happened there. I'm going to turn the treble back up again. Treble back in again, bass and drum. Gilmour on. that pedal just because it's there. So, great playing little Strat. Not really any issues. A little bit rough looking with it, you know, just because it does have stickers, labels off of a bottle stuck to it. But going, as I said, all set up, playing wonderfully. For sale just now. Somebody actually asked me to build this for him and never replied to a few emails, so there we go. But I was always going to do one anyway, so I've not really lost out. So if you're not a Bucky fan but are an LD fan, I'm not sure that really happens. I don't know if you can really. Well, maybe. I think some people have told me before. My pal Ivor likes says LD's better than Bucky, so some people think that way. Or maybe you've already got a Bucky caster and you think, oh, you could have the set. Anyway, rock on.